Rick Beato made this video how major labels continue to scam YouTubers. Let's see what this is about, guys.
Over the course of my channel, I've made some videos, actually a bunch of videos related to YouTube content ID claims and record labels, not only claiming videos, but blocking them. You guys know that I play a lot of music in my videos. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, you might know some of these titles of my videos. I got my first copyright strike. I'm pissed. I finally claimed fair use on a video and was rejected. Music industry scammed to rip off YouTubers. My video was demonetized by 16 record labels. I confronted the people that blocked my video, and then that led to me testifying on
16 labels? What the fuck, dude?
A hearing related to fair use back in 2020. Over the last few days, there have been a couple videos by channels I watch. Professor of Rock, Adam Reeder, released a video that was called, it was a live stream actually, it was called Going to Keep Fighting, But What Should I Do? And it was related to his copyright claims that he's gotten. And then Justin Hawkins made a video talking about Professor of Rock's video and how difficult it is for him with his videos, Justin Hawkins. And they're both talking about playing only 5 seconds of a song.
I mean, dude, stop playing the songs, dude. Like, what the fuck?
And
Stop playing the songs.
I did a show with Anthony Fantano back at the end of April up in Rochester, and Anthony and I talked all about this. So I wrote to Adam from Professor of Rock, and I talked to him yesterday, and I told him what I've done. Now, for years, I didn't do anything about these content ID claims. Anytime I got one, whoever made them made all the money from my videos. And this is hundreds and hundreds of videos. Some videos would get 20 copyright claims on them, content ID claims, meaning if I did a top 20 countdown, I get 20 content ID claims and the 20 labels.
Yeah, you don't have to play the songs in them, though, bro. Like, I don't understand what... I mean, I get it's, like, unfair, but it's not like you're not playing the songs, you know what I mean?
Would split the money of my video, so I'd make no money on them. And
they'd make like $40 each or whatever, you know what I mean? 20 labels splitting all that ad revenue. That's probably the most money that those songs have made, you know?
I ran into another...
Maybe not, you know what I mean? I don't know, whatever.
YouTuber is a lawyer who told me that all the content I make is fair use and offered to help me. Now, I pay him every month, and I've been doing that since last November or so. And he has fought every content ID claim since the beginning of my channel, which is thousands. And so when I reached out to Adam, Professor of Rock, I explained this to him, that everything that he does on his channel, he does great interviews with people.
Hey, Professor of Rock, lawyer up, buddy. Lawyer up. You're going to have to do thousands of fucking... This is insane.
Everything he talks about when he breaks down songs, all of that's fair use. Justin Hawkins, everything he talks about on his channel is fair use. Anthony Fantano, when he's doing record reviews, anything he talks about is fair use.
But I don't think Fantano plays... Like, look, I don't watch a whole lot of fucking Fantano, yeah, okay? But I don't think he plays a whole lot of the music in his videos. I could be wrong.
It is fair use, absolutely. But you have to have the resources to fight this stuff, and you have to fight it over and over. Some videos that I've made, let's say I do a top 10 countdown on Spotify, maybe 8 of the songs will have a content ID claim, but 2 of them don't, for whatever reason that they never got around to it.
Is that all you do? Make like top 10 videos? Like, I can see why hundreds of your videos are getting flagged.
So you fight those 8 claims, then you win those, but then 6 months later 2 more claims go in, you have to fight those. So it's a constant battle. When I'm doing
no shit, because you use their shit, dude.
The interview with Rick Rubin, for example, I play 13 different songs in it, or Daniel Lanois, or Brendan O'Brien, or whoever I'm interviewing.
Why?
I'm interviewing people, Jerry Cantrell, you name it. Any
Stop
person
doing
I've
it.
interviewed, from Sting to Stuart Copeland to Billy Strings, every one of these interviews gets content ID claims. When this is obviously fair use, it's talking about these people's career. And not only is it talking about their career, it's promoting the songs that they've worked on all these classic records. And the labels just go and they don't care. They just go and they steal money from wherever they can. One of the reasons you're starting to see people like Justin and Professor Vrock, Adam, make videos nowadays about it is because there's been a whole new rash of content ID claims they've gotten. I got 7 or 8 of them today. Some of them are really old. Some of them are from videos from 5 years ago. What's happened is companies like UMG, they must have hired a new third-party company to go after people. And they go after channels that have a lot of subscribers, and they just scrub through with whatever AI programs they have. And if it's something that they can make money from, they'll try it. Right?
But let's be honest, dude. Like, you don't have to use the song in your video for your video to be good. So why even do that? I'd get flagged a whole lot for doing for making beats where I sample, and just playing the sample would get me flagged. And sometimes it wouldn't even be me playing like the sample I actually use. It would be for a sample that I played like 2 seconds of and just skipped. You know what I mean? But then I've also been flagged for like doing a drum pattern, like finger drumming, and that would get flagged as like a Brian McKnight song. You know what I mean? I feel like that is way more egregious than whatever the fuck you're talking about. You're playing the songs, dude. And if all your videos are like, oh, this is this week's top 10, I'm going to play you 2 seconds of each song. Like, that's kind of fucking stupid, dude. This song sucks. I'm sorry. This new artist completely sucks. It's an 11-minute video. I bet you he plays the song for like 10 seconds and he's holding a guitar, so he probably tries to play the song. Like, yeah, this is kind of stupid, dude.
Right? And then you just got to keep fighting him. So I always have multiple videos in process doing this. I've said this before. The only reason that I'm able to do this, to pay a lawyer to fight these claims, is because of selling my music courses. Be Audiobook Interactive, my ear.
Yikes. Hey, but also, like, dude, if you're getting millions of views, dude, like, you're posting, like, looks like, maybe twice a week, 3 times a week. Like, of course, dude, and you're getting millions of views of you playing snippets. Obviously, you don't get that many views because you're playing this, snippets of these songs or whatever. But I mean, you're on their radar, so of course they're gonna fuck with you, dude. Stop playing the fucking music, dude. Stop with the countdowns, bro. You're not fucking. This isn't the Big Ape in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, stop, dude.
My Quick Lessons Pro, my Arpeggio Masterclass, my Music Theory for Songwriters.
Yeah, thank God you sell courses, bro. Thank you.
Those are the only things that fund the channel. I don't have any affiliate links. I don't have any.
By the way, if you sell a course, if you got a course, bro, if you got a course,
corporate sponsors, I don't do any ad reads. But this idea that these guys are
no ad reads, but I got 45 courses that you can get. You know what I mean? I got 45 courses.
Only using 5 seconds of a song because they're worried about getting their content ID claims. I mean, it's outrageous. It is really outrageous. And I don't know what the answer is.
I feel like a lot of content ID is automatic. It's not like they're actually claiming your shit, dude, at the same time. Yeah, just stop with the countdown. Stop with the promo. Stop.
Other than hiring,
because at the end of the day, if you stop and it makes a significant impact on the labels, because apparently, like, when Kendrick and Drake were going back and forth, Kendrick whitelisted anyone who was reacting to his stuff, and that made like a big difference in I feel like people were more appreciative of the fact that, you know, they could monetize their videos and use the songs and stuff like that. So it probably boosted the morale of the people. You know what I mean? No pun intended. But yeah, dude, if you're just doing top 10 countdowns every week of like the top pop hits, yeah, dude, you're going to get your shit took, dude. This
People
is
to
so dumb.
constantly work for you. This is basically like a full-time job for the lawyer that I hired
Yeah, yeah, he's a lawyer, bro. Yes, it is his full-time job to do this kind of shit. You know what I mean? And once you're on their radar, it's not going to stop, bro.
to do this. YouTube is the best platform to be on. This is not a critique of YouTube. They have to make all these deals with all these record labels. It's the record labels. They're
I agree, dude. YouTube is a great platform and probably the best, but there are rules, bro. And when you get big, like there's certain shit you can't do. Um yeah, it's not good, bro. It's not good.
they're out there trying to take as much money as possible from YouTubers. They do it. It's not just music things, it's video channels, whatever. They're trying to make whatever easy money they can. And the rules are really complex. So it's difficult to figure out how to do this, and you really need to have a lawyer do this. And the idea that there's the threat of having your channel taken down is something that basically scares people into inaction, including me. Now, over the course
Stop.
of years, I asked other YouTubers how you deal with this. And I'm talking when I had 2 million subscribers, 3 million subscribers. I asked people, and they had full time people that did it. Any of the channels where they're teaching guitar, they're teaching bass, whatever, they have people that work for them. Not all of them, but the ones that have been doing it for a long time. And I don't know what the language is for it. My lawyer doesn't tell me what the language is. And doesn't matter what it is. The fact is that he's fighting him and he's winning him. I feel like it's important for me to do this every once in a while and to
Yeah, if he's winning them, I don't think it's as much as of a scam as it is just like an automatic flag on your stuff. And you know, I don't know if your lawyer's doing as much work as he's telling you, you know what I mean? He imagine the real scammer here is Beato's lawyer, bro. Like he's just fleecing Beato for for hitting appeal on these fucking flagged videos.
tell other YouTubers that
It's a full time job. I drop a top 10 every fucking week. Yeah, yeah. No fucking wonder you get so many content ID claims,
there
bro.
is a way past this and you should know what your rights are. And you can play songs, you can play a lot of the song. You can't play the whole song, but you should be able to play,
Yeah, that may be true, but at the same time, if they own the content, then they just as freely as you can play it, they can flag you for it. I feel like that's just the rules. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the game you play, dude. When you get that big, it's like I feel like there's no way around it. You know what I mean? I feel like if there's a producer who is massive, you know, like think about this, like Rhythm Roulette. How many content ID claims do you think Rhythm Roulette gets just for all the producers who are sampling records and playing, you know, insignificant pieces of records, you know? I feel like the Mass Appeal channel probably gets a ton of content ID, or maybe they're fucking whitelisted. You know what I mean? Who knows? There probably is a way to do that. But maybe not with every single
a
artist.
verse and a chorus and talk about it. So that's all I have to say.
But yeah, dude, if you want to be like a pop music shill, like why not just link up with the labels and have like some kind of deal worked out with them where you can shill their dog shit and keep your videos. What was he about to do? Tell us about his
Say
courses
on the
again.
matter, hit subscribe to Rick Beato too. My other channel is getting close to 1 million subscribers. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching.
All right, yeah. So you got 6 million subs on YouTube across your two channels, and you're confused why why your top 10 countdowns where you play pieces of the songs are getting content ID. This is insane. What are the comments saying? Professor of Rock and Rick Beato are both mandatory viewing for music nerds. Who cares? Or hear me out, YouTube could put the burden on the record labels to prove that, yeah, that kind of should be how it is, but unfortunately, Savart doesn't run YouTube, right? Um, yeah, it's kind of weird, but also, like, I don't know how. Yo, this dude might be at 1 billion views. That's fucking nuts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the confusion. You know, can someone in the comments please explain?